Hey, let's learn some facts. Cigarette filters are the largest source of ocean pollution. They are primarily made of plastic containing hundreds of toxic chemicals. One of the chemicals they release gets used in rat poisoning and is also lethal to humans.
And pretty much the majority of the trash I pick up around here too is just all plastics like this. So it's usually your plastics, your bottles, and cigarette butts. Cigarette butts seem to be a pretty bad one around here. Cigarette butts and cigarette packets. Like, I remember when I went to Europe, and that was probably the worst cigarette butt littering I've ever seen in my life. Like, just the streets of Europe is freaking disgusting with how much cigarettes they have. Like, just the whole streets are full of cigarette butts.
Plastic isn't a material that decomposes. What's sad about plastic is that it breaks down into smaller pieces known as microplastics. These particles also get carried by the wind, spreading pretty much everywhere. The plastic in our ocean ends up in our food.
Microplastic pollution of our waterways may not just represent a threat to marine ecosystems, but also to human health. It's evident we're exposed to microplastic pollutants in seafood, which may create a food safety risk. But is there some seafood less contaminated than others? The first published study looked at mollusks. Eating an average serving of mollusks, you consume about 90 plastic particles, whereas an average serving of oysters may contain only around 50. As a result, the annual dietary exposure for European shellfish consumers can amount to 11,000 swallowed microplastics per year, though we don't yet know what kind of risk this would carry.
Sea turtles confuse plastic bags for jellyfish.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. We have some joyous news from New Zealand, who, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to, during the next year, ban the single-use plastic bag, and I must obviously congratulate them for this righteous decision. In my humble view, the plastic bag is a perfect example of how human convenience comes before the environment, but no longer in the case of New Zealand at least.
You can literally make the difference. Remember that you have the power to change the world by focusing on changing yourself. Start by picking up that plastic bag on the ground and think about the way you spend your money.
Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!